guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia. Welcome everybody. Today I am bringing to you something very neutral, something very easy to the eyes, something very classy but very beautiful at the same time. Let me tell you, worth watching this video and watching how this whole thing came together. Why am I saying that? Because I already finished with the setup and I'm filming a little bit backwards today. Instead of having my intro first and then setup filmed, I am filming setup, intro, and outro. Anyways, everything will be explained throughout the video. I will link and list everything in the description under this video. Go ahead and check it out. Without any further ado, let's go. Before I'll start to inflate my balloons, I quickly want to go through everything that I pulled out for today's setup. I didn't really have a clear plan or clear color palette that I wanted to work with today. I was going through all of balloons that I had and I was getting inspired by the colors. So here's what I picked. I picked Cameo 1117, Silver 511, Stone 51117, Burnt Orange, and these beautiful caddy clear balloons. Super excited to use them. I might double stuff them. We'll see how they will look inflated. We'll figure this out as we go. So here's what I'm doing. I am starting with Cameo. You can start with anything. I decided to go with Cameo, grabbing two balloons and inflating them into different sizes. Something like this. This one's a little bit bigger. This one's a little bit smaller. I love to do this because it will give me a different variety of sizes of balloons, not just 17, 5, and 11, but this one's about like a 10 and this one's a 12. So this will give me a very nice variety of sizes of balloons and it will give me very organic looking balloon garland later on. So once you inflated your balloons, if you like your balloons to be on a rounder shape size, then you need to press your balloons against the floor, not too much, just a little bit to give them more rounder shape. After you did that, you crisscross your balloons and you tie them together. I am tying my balloons as close as possible together because I need and want these necks of balloons to be as long, as stretchy as they can be. Let me inflate 3 more pairs of balloons and I'll be back in just a second. All right, once I have 4 pairs of balloons inflated, it's time to cluster them together and create a big cluster of balloons. Big cluster of balloons, such a great size of cluster to build your base from if you want a really luscious, big, volumized balloon garland. So here's what I'm doing. 2 pairs of balloons and intertwining them together nice and tight so nothing's gonna slip and go places. Adding a 3rd pair into our intertwined balloons and grabbing last pair and adding in to our balloons. Looking nice and good, and this cluster has several sizes of balloons. That's what I love about this. Let's set this aside. I will be repeating the same process what I did with my Cameo balloons with every single color of balloons that I have here. I will be creating smaller clusters and quads of balloons as well because quads and smaller clusters of balloons will give me a better opportunity to control that specific color and add little by little or add just a little bit in one spot if I need that color to be there. Smaller clusters are 3 pairs of balloons intertwined together and quads are 2 pairs of balloons intertwined together. With Cameo balloons, I do have 17-inch balloons and I will be adding those 17 into my 11-inch balloons to create even more organic looking balloon clusters. Let's inflate the rest of the balloons and I cannot wait to go and assemble this setup. inflated. Now I need to bag them in my plastic bags. You guys, I found a new bag. It's basically the same thing what I was using, but this one is clear. I'm so excited for this because having a clear bag will help you see which balloons you have inside of the bags. I will bag all the colors separately because it will be a lot easier to reach in and grab that exact color that you need for that certain spot. So let's bag them. By the way, you guys, absolutely love how these caddy print balloons look with white inside, because I feel like whenever I inflated that clear caddy print balloon, it was getting lost and that print wasn't coming through as much as it right now when I double stuffed them with white. So great decision, love it. To start this setup, I am assembling my grid frame with zip ties, and it was very windy outside, so I was happy to have a goal to tie those bags with balloons to, because they were going places. You'll see me chasing some balloons. To assemble my balloon garland, I am grabbing 2 clusters of balloons, reaching in and finding those stretchy necks, tying them together until I am happy with the length of the balloon garland. Once I was happy with the length, I went straight to the grid and started to attach my balloon garland in several spaces to the grid. I started from the behind of the grid, and I want to drape a balloon garland over the grid. Now I am adding extra clusters of balloons by tying necks of balloons together to elongate my balloon garland and drape the balloon garland over the grid. Chasing some balloons, nothing new over here, adding more extra clusters of balloons, elongating the length of my balloon garland. Don't forget to secure your balloon garland. Base is looking wonderful. Now it's time to add more volume, more curves, and more fullness to the balloon garland with extra clusters of balloons. I don't really have a specific pattern how I add extra balloons and specific colors in balloon garlands. I want to trust my eyes by creating aesthetically pleasing setups. I want my eyes to wander all over the balloon setups, balloon garlands, balloon balls, and not stop on one spot and one spot only. Adding silver balloons, trying to space everything out evenly. Again, 24-inch cameo balloons. They were found accidentally in my stash of balloons, trying to find the right places for them now. Now this space bugged me a lot, so I used a rubber band and closed that spot, that space, with a silver quad. Adding single silver balloons behind the grid because cluster is too big and it would push against the grid and it would look squished. Didn't like that. Adding caddy printed balloons, again trying to space them out evenly. Adding more balloons at the bottom, elongating the bottom, giving more volume to the bottom to make this look even more luscious. Brought out a chair. Sometimes bringing out a prop helps you out to see a full picture of how you want that setup to look like. I am adding extra balloons to complement my first balloon garland. I am tying those 2 balloon garlands to the grid with fishing line and to the chair with fishing line. Again, adding more clusters of balloons to add more detail. And now I am adding 5-inch balloons. Look how much 5-inch balloons can enhance a balloon garland. Adding greenery by simply pushing them between balloons and into the grid. Cascading it down to the chair to create a spot of greenery on my grid. Adding baby's breath to brighten everything up. Last suggestion that I will give you in this video is after you place something, step back and see what you're doing. Make sure you love what you see. And here's the final result. What I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and inspiring. If it was, you guys, like usual, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. They always always help. They help me tremendously, more than you can think. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer them all to the best of my abilities. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos and more interesting and cool ideas. And I hope all of you will have a wonderful day, and I will see you back very soon. Bye!